What's up, everyone? Welcome to Corland. We have a very interesting game here between Bombalicious, one of our Discord members that participates quite a bit, and another guy that I can't pronounce the name. I don't know how to say it, but the reason this is an interesting game is because the rank gap is so large, and I've told that this is quite an interesting game. So this could be. I'm just gonna give you the information right out front here. This is a 1200 ELO player, Japan, up against 1900 ELO, the Hausa player. So I'm told that this is at least gonna be a close game. So we'll have to see how this goes. But this could be for you lower ELO players trying to make a big splash and maybe have fun and get a nice big win, even if it's a little trolly or what have you. This could be the blueprint to get it done. So let's take a look at this game and see just what our boy Bombalicious is up to here. Looks like he starts out with a trading post. He took out this treasure guardian, but did not pick up the 50 XP treasure. A little mistake there. Does have one cherry orchard down, and the other one looks to be scouting. Yes, it is over here. Okay, very nice. And going for his first shrine there. So he gathered, no overgather, very nice early game. Let's take a quick look at his first card, Mountain Warriors. Okay, so more attack and HP for them, and they get more rewards from treasures. Oh, so that's okay. I actually saw him. I casted a game of him before, and that's why he's leaving that. He's gonna get double XP from that as soon as he picks it up. And this one looks like he's going to leave that as well, which is a little bit risky because there is an explorer for the opponent out there who's picking up his own treasure here. Now let's take a look at our Hausa player. What does he have going on? Just 3 villagers coming in. He's got his granary, his hut. Very nice hunt placement there. Obviously, this does attract animals, but he's killed them in pretty good locations. So pretty clean opening from him. I don't know too much about their decks, so I'm not going to be able to say if this is very standard or not, but it looks like quite a bit of H2 cards, so pretty balanced deck. Lots of potential for each age. And let's go back over to Bombalicious. His card did come in, and what did we see there? 80 coin and 100 XP he just picked up. Alright, 70 food. He got that earlier. And looks like this is going to be 80 coin as well, so really getting some good use out of this Mountain Warrior card thus far. And that also allows him to take up basically 2-on-1 with this treasure here. That's going to be 170 XP if he's able to get that, which looks like he will be able to. Divine Strike on the one musketeer that was fighting back. And looks like he's going to find another 35 food treasure, which is going to be 70 food. So he's getting quite a bit of value out of this Mountain Warriors card early in the game. Not sending another Age 1 shipment. He's going to have 2 available by the time he gets up to the second age, which is pretty wild. And this 70 food right here is going to allow him to drop that wonder and start aging up. He goes for the Torii Gates. What other treasures are available? Another 70 food is possible. And here's 100 coin that he can potentially get. And then just a few. Ooh, this would be a 200 food treasure. That'd be pretty wild. Okay. Alright, he's splitting up his villagers a little bit. Looks like he's probably going to want to drop another shrine in transition here. He's going to pick up that 70 food on the right edge of the map. Hasn't found the remaining few treasures yet, so just scouting out his opponent. He's finally coming across him and trying to scout out what his opponent's going to do. Looks like they're going to send Hausa Kingdom, which sends a builder, which I believe he's going to make a university with. And I think they end up going with the Palace card in the second age. Or am I mistaken? I don't see that in his deck. So gathering lots of food. Looks like he's going to go for a naked FF here. And he is going to pick up that 45 wood treasure himself. So he's going to deny that bonus treasure resource from his opponent. Oh, okay, that's right. So he gets 1 for each age. That's what it is. Okay. So he's going to drop the university and a royal embassy. Okay. Wonder what he's going to make out of that. He does have one of the wagons going to build a trade post. And looks like he's going to go for... Wait, what did he spend all that food on? He had 1,000 food. What am I missing here? Is there like a... I don't know what I just missed. Oh, maybe he used like a balance your resources stockpile thing from there. Yeah, definitely some native embassy shenanigans that I'm not familiar with. And here comes a palace that he's building by hand. Getting some upgrades at the market and the granary. What is our Japan player up to? Looks like he went with 5 shrines, and he's going with 5 shrines again. He's got to get these placed. They're a little bit bumping into each other. Got to find their way. Following up his second 5 shrine shipment with diplomatic intrigue, 300 export. Did he drop his barracks? Oh, okay, it's sneaking off to the top. Samurai as well. Looks like, okay, we're gonna have a sneaky barracks close to the trading post. Probably not within line of sight. Yeah, just outside of line of sight. Just barely, actually. So, nice placement by Bombalicious there. Hopefully, he gets that samurai on that trade post. Stagecoach coming in for the Hausa player. The 5 additional shrines are in, and they're making their way out as well. Really spreading out the shrines. I like that. And in case his opponent wants to take him down or tries to take him down, it's going to take quite a while. Sending units all over the place to chase him down. So, and the daimyo is also on the way. Let's take a look at his deck. He's got all his unit upgrade cards, I see here. Samurai attack as well. Ashi attack, Yumi archer attack. And what is this? Sword Saint. Samurai speed, damage, and hit points increase at the expense of higher costs. And the Samurai Mortar, Siege Mortar card as well. And another Samurai Warring States. Wow, lots of Samurai cards here. And Hausa picking up a native post. Let's see if he's going to get anything from there right off the bat. Marriage politics. Not familiar with what that does. I wish I would tell you with the tooltip. But unfortunately not. Might be XP? Let's see. I am not familiar. I don't know. Something came in, and we have Crossing Festival. A number of cattle of varying sizes. Okay. That's a lot of cattle, which he already has the upgrade for, so that's going to be quite valuable. But look at this. We have a lot of samurai here from Bombalicious, and more in training, and samurai attack coming in as well. And it looks like our Hausa player does not have any idea. It's starting to drop a war camp. But right now it's pretty vulnerable. A couple huts being dropped as well. Shinobi being trained. So a composition of samurai and shinobi and a daimyo as well. And does he have? He does not have a market. Let me check the hotkey. No, I don't see a market anywhere. So not spending any resources, just using the shrines for his housing and resource generation. Looks like I was gonna say the aura around these look very large, but I guess that's just from the daimyo, huh? Or is it possibly from the? No. Just from the daimyo. But look at these guys. They're at 85 siege attack. I think his daimyo might be out of range actually to buff that at this point. But that thing is going down so quick. He's now sending 5 Yumi, training more samurai to follow this up. And this is quite... I mean, he's going to have 16 samurai with the 20% attack card. So that's a lot of siege, man. What is... the House player's not even in the Third Age and Fortress Age. He's training a few units. He's got some Akan in queue. That's going to be very helpful. Market's going to go down quick. But Shinobi are taking out the Fulani archers. And we have the Akan. We have some cavalry, camel riders coming in with the age up. These guys with the area of effect are going to take care of anything that's bunched up pretty quickly. But here come the samurai. They are running straight in. And he doesn't have a market, so the Senga cattle are kind of useless right now for the moment. There's a shipment of influence coming in. That's a lot of units, though. A lot of samurai. This TC, how quickly is this going to go down? How many samurai? 13 samurai. This thing is going down, for sure. More samurai in queue. Yumi being shipped in. This thing is going down so quick. Oh my gosh, it's already down, and there's a handful of units, but it looks like Bombalicious going straight for the houses, trying to idle any shipments or unit production, and this is a terrible shipment for that to come in right now. 1,000 tokens of influence, and he's picking them up, but he doesn't have, he can't spend them because he has no population. He doesn't have a market or any wood, so he is totally screwed right now. He can't make anything, and he doesn't really have any way to gather to make stuff. This is, wow. Only a handful of units in agree out, but the samurai are starting to fall little by little. Wow, this guy is just in so much pain right now. This palace is going to go down as well. We have villagers and cattle escaping. So much food in those cattle. But, wow, this is very troublesome. Just more and more units coming in for Japan. He's shipping the 5 Ashi now as well. Yumi coming in. More samurai. He's just sieging everything. And this is a classic. Man, this used to happen to me back in the day. When we do have camels looking for a raid, but a little bit idle. They don't see anything within their line of sight that they can attack. So they're just standing there. A little peace treaty going on. But this type of thing used to happen to me way back in the day, in the beginning of AOE3. You'd have some guy that would just put like 2 side, like forward bases, 4 barracks, all the way on the side where no one would ever scout, and just make like 40 pikemen, and then as you're going up to fortress, with no sign of any aggression from your opponent, you just send in 40 pike on your TC, and every once in a while it would work just because you're not expecting it and you just maybe got a little lazy with your scouting. But this reminds me a lot of that right now. Unfortunately, Bombalicious is not paying attention to his vills back here, losing a couple already. Oh my gosh, come on, man. There you go. Okay, he's garrisoning now. Camels do have nearly 400 HP, so they'll be there for a while. But he's tracking down villagers, and that's the important thing right now. We do have some northern veteran musketeers from Hausa. He's utilizing that influence. He does have houses back up. He has the town center, so he's back up on his feet for the moment. But there's so much infantry coming in for Japan here, and they're snaring. The samurai are snaring and taking out any units from Hausa. But he does get a nice little bash. 10 units right here. Is this going to be enough to hold, though? 5 knights coming in. If he can thin out these samurai, it might be enough. Oh, no, but he's getting caught very quickly. Knights are popping in a pretty good location. Not getting any damage. A little bit of damage starting to be done now to the Yumi in the back line. He's got to stay away from those samurai, though, because they will murder them. He's getting really good value on these Shinobi and Yumi archers up top. Unfortunately, losing a couple to the samurai, though. Boy, this is looking really rough. What are those cavalry doing? I think they were sieging that town center the entire time, so just causing idle time. Oh my, he's going to the next stage! He's trying to go industrial. There's still 13 samurai. The TC is being sieged down. There's no way this gets up again. This is going down. But some musketeers coming in to try to repel this siege. Looks like Bombalicious not taking the bait and is going to stay on that TC, finish it off. Very smart decision, very good decision. A lot of times you'll see people get baited away and try to take out the military and not lose units while sieging, but I think that was perfect decision making right there. But it looks like Hausa, man, they are into a lot of trouble. They might be able to get a TC back up pretty soon and age up, and I got it. He has a couple of shipments. Oh my gosh, what are these shipments? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Not a lot of unit shipments in this deck at all. And he might be paying for that. Very, very close getting. Oh my god, he's running villagers up and he's seeing his opponent's barracks for the first time. A terrible route. Unfortunate route. He didn't know the barracks was there, so it's kind of poor luck for him. Through all this, I think the daimyo went down. It looks like daimyo did go down. And I thought there was Yumi somewhere. Where? Oh, yeah. What happened to those Yumi? I could have swore there was... Oh, there they are. They're sieging the TP. Samurai looking to chase down a few straggler villagers. They are going to catch up eventually because they're actually faster, believe it or not. Ooh, but the TC is going back up for Hausa near his original starting location. But Bombalicious still pumping units, still making samurai. He's at 34 vills, and our Hausa player is at 32, so actually not big difference in eco. You know, where are those cattle? Hot air balloon drops. Maybe he ate all the cattle or sold them? Oh, that's probably what he probably sold them for the resources to get to industrial. I think that's what happened there. He's at 10 out of 10 population. He's got 10 villagers left, but he's going industrial. So who knows what can happen there. He's got to drop lots of huts and pray for some time and to get some really good value out of these shipments. Native treaties. That doesn't seem right. That's an age 4 card? Maybe this is... I don't know what's going on here. That does not seem right. That seems very, very odd. But yeah, he's not going to send that regardless. The granary going down, and now there's only one building currently for the Hausa player. He's putting it down a palace as well, though, before a hut. Looks like he's probably going to send that 1600 influence first, is going to be my guess. Yeah, these are not like the cards that he wants. I guess this could be Royal Fortifications. Sounds like that would be the card he wants to send. Maybe first. Maybe after the influence, but very soon regardless. And looks like Bombalicious is searching all over the map for his opponent. Probably wondering why he's not resigning. But there it is. Industrial comes in for the Hausa player. And he is sending native treaties. Well, that's very strange. You get a shipment of native warriors from each different allied tribe. I don't... I'm confused as to why that's an age 4 card. But trying to get these huts down and get some units out from the palace. He has one in queue. Oh my gosh. This TC is going to go down so quick as well. Samurai destroying it. Vills are escaping. And wow. Whoa! Look at all these units. Oh, and I believe the African Civs get free champion upgrades. So these are actually very strong units. Wow. I mean, just a few of everything it looks like here. They're taking on the fight with the samurai, but I don't think they want to do that. They do get a nice batch out of the palace. Samurai are dropping pretty quickly, and these camel riders will be able to take out the remaining infantry if all the samurai drop, and there they do. So, oh my, that shipment actually was amazing and cleans up everything. What are these units? There's got to be some really solid units in this mix of totally random group. Oh, but more samurai, a group of 10 of them coming in. Looks like, well, they're not attacking though. Oh no, they're just walking through. Come on, Bombalicious, take the fight. Oh no, that's so many resources just dropping so quickly. Oh, this is quickly swinging into the other direction, and the score lead has narrowed drastically. This is looking pretty unfortunate for our guy Bombalicious at this point. He is still ahead theoretically, and villager-wise economy, he's ahead. Interesting that Hausa can make these native warriors because they don't cost population without having the pop space for it. So he's actually able to make quite a bit right now, and he's gonna probably get a pretty good batch here. I would think he can finish a couple more. Yeah, there he goes. Wow. And these guys are pretty strong, man. Champion Akans. Wow. That with one splash, one range area of effect. Finally, Bombalicious going up to Fortress Age. Uh-oh, he's not paying attention to Shinobi here. Alright, he's going to pull them back. He has to think about what he should do from here. What's his tactic? What's his game plan? Because that's a pretty sizable army at this point now and pretty strong units. So is he going to stay with the samurai composition? That is what I'm wondering. He's got 2 shipments available as soon as he hits up. Tons of resources. He could go straight to industrial, though that might be a little risky because there's a sizable army from his opponent. Man, look at these guys. 41 range attack at 16 range. These guys faster rate of fire when closer to the target. Wow, that's a super musketeer. That is nuts. And I heard a stable, so maybe he's going Yabsame? Oh, no, Naginata. What's going to be his first shipment in Age 3? More Nagi and Flaming Arrows. So totally changing up the composition. While his opponent notices the age up, he's heading... Oh, we have Jaegers as well. Wow. I wonder if they count as native and they get the free native warriors attack. That'll be interesting to see. He should have finished his batch, I believe. No? He could have got a couple more out there. Wow. Yeah, they look pretty solid. 300 HP, 40 range resistance. Can't tell if that's a buffed or not from... Oh my god, a 1 HP! Raider getting a villain then going down. Wow. Oh, and another raid here. Really splitting up his units. Man, getting some good value on these raids. These guys, how does he have so many low HP units? Are they like militia? I think that maybe is the case there. I don't know how you can have so many low HP units if that's not the case. And exchanges all your Senga and other cattle for influence and replaces them with an unfattened cow. Okay. Wow. Holy cow. Holy cow. Look at all these cows. He's going to get over like 3,000. He sent 13 red Fulani cattle. He's going to get like nearly 3,000 influence for this with this card. That is nuts. The push is coming though. He's got 3,500. But the samurai are here. They're in the face of all the African units. We have regular samurai not honored, but they are taking care of all this infantry super quick. Disciplined Naginata as well. And that's going to be a total cleanup. Jaegers are going to go down. We have some ESO riders coming in, decaying HP, but that's not going to be enough. And the correct HP boost for Japan in this fight as well. So Nagi have nearly 400 HP. But man, these guys are fighting. The attack on these guys was ridiculous. 56, holy cow. I thought that was gonna, I mean, that was a nice clean, but I thought it was gonna be even more brutal. That was insane. 55 hand and range resist? What the hell are these? That's insane. They are gonna get cleaned up again, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, these are levied units, so they decay. Their HP decays over time. What the heck are these? This is just crazy, man. Still has 1,500 influence. Gonna get some infantry out in the back here. 41 range attack. If he can get another batch of those cavalry, which he is, he might be able to hold here. And these guys have bonus versus cav in melee. So yeah, I think he's gonna clean up here again. Should actually clean up here again. This one taking out the flaming arrow in 3 hits and another insane shipment. What is this? This is insanity. Wow. Oh, but there are samurai here, so they are protecting that flaming arrow. Even though, yeah, okay, they're really doing some decent work against these cavalry. Should back these up and let the ranged units take care of those samurai. Disciplined samurai is in now, though, with 98 siege, these guys. Well, okay, what else does he have, man? This is just crazy. Was that... Oh, the 6 heavy cavalry here. That's what the last shipment was. He's got some more native units with influence. 9 villagers, and this guy's putting up a fight for this long. This is insanity. These are the levied cavalry. They're just being sent in because they will decay otherwise. And getting some value. The samurai coming up front. Nice pullback by Bombalicious there to get the correct units in combat. Very smart. Very nice micro there. He's up to 45 vills, 3,000 food. This guy, okay, he's shifting over to gold. That's why he had a long walk with his villagers to get to the next mine. And looks like he's training Hatamoto Samurai from the consulate. And it looks like he's probably about to go to industrial. He's got the resources, plenty of them. He's only going to be able to get one of these samurai though, so. But more regular samurai coming in as well. Look at the amount of these cattle, dude. 18 of them. Like, what? That's just crazy. This guy's still in the game, and now he's training Manchu with his influence. Oh my god. 1,000 infinite influence is in his deck, so he has options going forward as well. Like, is he seriously still in the game? I can't even believe the fact he has 9 villagers. What are we talking about here, man? A wall being dropped to help protect from the samurai. There's no way. You can't win a game with 9 villagers at 26 minutes when your opponent has 48, 49, about to be 49 villagers. It's up 40 villagers plus shrines. Maybe it's just one more big timing is all Bombalicious needs to finish him off. More Hatamoto Samurai coming in. Shogun as well. So he's really powering up here. He's going to have some very, very strong units. He's got some idle vills there. I had just out of habit pressed the idle vill hotkey to find those. And I can't believe that this is still a game. Like 9 villagers, no TC for the last 5. I mean, one did get up, but it went down pretty quickly right after. And this still feels like it's not completely over. What is he doing with the coin though? I wonder. He must be, I don't know. I mean, he's getting influence at a pretty slow rate. Some more Mangudai. I guess he's really banking on that next shipment. He needs it soon, and they're slowing down. The time between shipments is getting larger, so that, especially when you're not making any villagers, not making any units other than from one building and only a couple at a time, your XP rate really drops off, and your shipments are few and far between. Another wall being set up along the trade post line. I mean, the army's starting to look pretty small at this point when you compare it to the Japanese army. Another 5, actually 10 samurai in queue. Another barracks coming down to get that production up a bit quicker. These honored samurai, these are age 4 samurai now with 118 siege, 49 melee attack, 380 HP. Wow. These guys are tanks. And that was just a regular samurai. That wasn't even the Hatamoto samurai with 915. Mix a couple of these guys in and your opponent will never see. They'll just get destroyed, demolished. 900 plus HP, 176 attack, siege, and 85 melee attack with 2 area of effect. 3 times bonus for his cavalry. That is absolutely ridiculous. I can't wait for this push. I just hope it comes soon. Come on, man. Send it in. I don't know. What are you waiting for? What's your next shipment? You got all the upgrades. You got your village. Okay, maybe you gotta reallocate your villagers a little bit. You got 50 out of 54 on wood, and the 4 remaining are idle. But he's setting up his eco. And I think it's pretty much time to go. I think I would just do it. Send it. Did he get all? Maybe he's waiting for. Oh my god, he hasn't sent Warring States, which is 15% more attack and hit points for all the samurai. Wow. What else? I think there was another one. More speed and hit points here for Sword Saint. Oh my god. And the Mortars card. He still has 3 samurai cards that he can send. If I didn't miss another one, I think it's just 3 remaining. I don't think he's going to wait that long to send it, though. But regardless, these guys are insane. Absolutely insane. Manchu coming in for a peek to see what's going on. He's going to run directly into the Nagi. Oh, they do get snared. They're gonna get a couple Nagi and then try to retreat. I don't know if they're gonna get very far. Okay, Shogun going in trying to snare. More Manchu coming. I think he caught a glimpse of the amount of samurai there, and in in reaction for a reaction to that, he's dropping another wall segment, but it's not going to be enough. I'm going to tell you right now that it's not going to be enough. Still getting out a full batch of Manchu. He has a university now as well. Oh, picks up the villagers over here, and gonna get a decent amount of them. Yeah, they're gonna get killed pretty quickly. I'm not sure if it matters at this point, but you definitely don't want to lose 15 or so villagers. Sword Saint is coming in. This is the timing that Bombalicious has been waiting for this whole time. They are already moving in. This is going to be an additional 10% speed, hit points, and damage for our samurai here. Let me see if I can find a Hatamoto samurai. Will that affect him as well? 176 siege, 915 hit points. Here we go. Perfect timing on the card. Ooh, oh, the daimyo. Okay, now the shogun is actually back. So it doesn't affect the Hatamoto, but regardless, he's going in. We have a huge smash coming in. Samurai making contact. Ooh, I thought it was going to be a little bit more splash, but everybody's getting in there now, taking out these infantry super quickly. Manchu trying to make a run for it, but they are snared by the Nagi. They're going to go through that gate, get a little bit of room there, and be able to do a decent amount of damage. Oh my god, but that wall goes down so quickly, and the samurai are in, and now suddenly the Manchu are trapped. He really needs to delete. Oh, he's trying to go through the gate. He made another gate here, so he's going to get out. Okay, so pretty nice micro by our Hausa player here to be able to get out of that tight position there. A lot of people would panic and lose everything very, very quickly to the samurai, but he was able to juke a little bit. And oh, but the samurai, ooh, nice little juke by Bombalicious getting into position, but he's decided again to just go for the houses. It looks like, well, sending a few samurai to zone off the Manchu. I really like that decision. Keep them away while you destroy the base, and that's exactly what he's doing. All the buildings going down very quickly. Looks like Manchu are just getting caught by the samurai, taking out the samurai pretty quickly though. Honestly, that was quite shocking, quite surprising. They do have melee armor, 40%, so not the worst to stand there and take that fight when you have the numbers and the attack speed advantage. So does clean that up, and actually the samurai number is dwindling. The micro from the Hausa player is actually pretty good at this point, but the Manchu are dropping in numbers. And let's take a look. He's down to 7 villagers. Doesn't have any buildings remaining, and he's looking like he's in quite a rough position. Probably pretty frustrated from the fact that the ELO gap here is massive, and whether he knows it or not. Oh my gosh, look at all the Senga cattle. It looks like Bombalicious claimed a lot of them and decided to immediately delete them. That's, I would say, a smart decision, because you can't really use those at this point as Japan. And some more micro going on for the Hausa player, trying to get as many units as he can killed individually, but that's not going to be enough. And there you go, Bombalicious takes it with the 700 ELO gap. 700 ELO, guys. That's something that doesn't happen all that often, and you got to kind of celebrate that. Maybe it takes a little bit of cheese to get these type of victories when you're such a huge underdog, and that's what he did. You know, he dropped that forward, that proxy racks, that hidden racks that his opponent didn't know anything about. He had a great timing, took out the market, which was crucial for his opponent, who couldn't make any units because he had no population space. Just sent in some ridiculous units with some crazy amount of siege and just smashed his opponent's base. This is this is a very emotional game. This one in particular, I'm sure, because as the higher rated player, I've been in this position a few times, and it's pretty frustrating to lose to something that you don't expect, and you're just caught off guard, you know, and it happens to everybody. But from Bombalicious' side, this has got to feel amazing. Like, you probably don't think you'll, one, even match against somebody with such a high ELO at that point, but to play it, and like play it with some confidence and belief that like you have a strategy, you have a tactic in mind that you're gonna try. You're not just gonna give up and say, oh, this is impossible. I'm not gonna even put any effort in. He had a game plan, he stuck to it, and he executed it, and it worked. So I'm sure this feels really good for him. So happy for him. Hope he enjoyed this. I hope he enjoyed this game. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.